Welcome to my basement. I'm Anders. First couple of questions come from Bulgaria, Slavia and Milan. Go ahead, guys.
Hi Anders, I'm Milan.
Hi Anders, I'm Sovi. We are from Bulgaria and we are big fans of Slipknot and Painface.
We want to ask you a few questions about the cross sessions and MFKR.
The first question is about the song Tattered and Torn from MFKR, and we want to know what is the story of the song, because many fans think that when they listen to the song something bad will happen.
And I want to ask you about the unreleased song from Cross, because I listened to the song Part of Me and it sounds like the song on a pale horse, and I want to know if there are other Cross songs which have covers in Painface, and could you tell me their names?
I'm not aware of any curse that Tattered and Torn had attached to it, but apparently over in Bulgaria there is one. So I don't know if Bulgaria has witches or any voodoo sort of people that would attach something like that to a song, but sorry if any of your friends were hurt because of one of our songs, but I bet Clown would just chuckle the hell out of that. But yeah, I'm not aware of any of that. And Painface, I don't believe borrowed anything from Crows. I've been told that a song sounds similar, at least a riff, but you know, there's a Slayer riff that sounds like that too, that came down the line. You know, things like that are bound to bump into each other at some point in time. So there was no coherent borrowing of anything from Slipknot while I was in Painface. So some of my lyrics might have flip-flopped back and forth between two here and there, and I've reused song titles that were never recorded in the past multiple times because they meant a lot to me. So thank you very much, guys. Now this one comes from Jeff Downing, and he asks who were the members in Slipknot that listeners hear on the basement sessions 1 and 2. Well, that would be myself, Paul Gray, Sean Cran on drums, and Pat Newworth on guitar. Pat was a friend of Sean's from back then, and we jammed for a few months. That was about it. We practiced down in Paul's basement laundry room, the same room that Body Pit was practicing in. We just kind of did what we could just to have fun and do something a little bit different than what we all normally did. So that's all that was at that point. So thank you, Jeff. Lethal Elephant. Can you give me the name, or give me some info about Brandon Darner? Brandon, really, really good dude. Great guitar player, great musical mind. He's currently playing guitar in a Des Moines band called the MV Corps. They're bigger than just a Des Moines band, but this is where they're based out of. Either Des Moines or Ames, I guess, Central Iowa. And he spent a lot of time with On a Pale Horse when I was in that band, helping us out at Sean's request, sort of giving us his professional advice, and just all-around good dude, very excitable person. I like him. He's a friend of mine. And was Quan Meld Nong the original singer for Slipknot? Meld was not Quan's nickname. Meld was the name of a Body Pit song, and then it was an option for the name of the band Slipknot prior to us choosing Slipknot as the name. Quan was the original guitar player when it was just he and I, Sean and Paul, and he was in the band for a handful of practices, and then we brought Donnie Steele in, and his metal influence kind of was a little bit overpowering because Donnie's a shredder, and Quan is a blues-based, just jamming guitar player, a great guitar player, but he saw right off the bat it was going to kind of be a clash, so he opted out. Moving on to Skin Meal. Yummy. What is my favorite song from every album? Now, I'm assuming you mean every album that I was on. And which song do you like the most? Really would like to know. Alright, Skin Meal. MFKR was Killers Are Quiet. And Fleshcraft would be Polymer. Polymer, I wrote about the way my brain functions. It's a little bit off. And so it's a personal song to me. Plus, I like the way it flows. I don't know, I'm doing a little bit of the rap in there, but I still really like it. And Painface plays that song today still. Vice Grip Throttles, self-titled 8-song CD. My favorite one on there is Worm. And the 5-song Vice Grip Throttle demo that we never really officially released because we broke up prior to, on that one it would be Jake Break, and close second would be A Stolen Piece of God. And my favorite out of all those, that's a tough one. It's going to be it's going to be a tie between Killers Are Quiet and Jake Break. So thank you. Skin Meal. I'm going to be saying Skin Meal all week. Adam Hallmark. Adam asks, as you know, Donnie Steele was playing bass for Slipknot, during the performances at least. I was wondering if Slipknot ever asked you to rejoin the band for whatever reason, would you do it? Of course. That'd be silly not to. I don't really see that happening. I'm a completely different singer than Corey is. And even though I was the original singer, Corey is the singer of Slipknot. And ever since the world knew about Slipknot, he has been the singer. So, but those guys are all my friends, and yeah, we had a lot of good times together, and I would definitely jam with those guys again, whether it was called Slipknot or something else. So, and do I ever get tired of talking about a band that I haven't been part of for over 13 years? Tired of it? I really only just recently started, since I've been doing these webcam questions. You know, I didn't answer any questions for a long time about them because of personal pride and things like that. And then I just get boatloads of emails asking me questions about those things. And if I got tired of it, I'd stop doing it. But there's a lot of I do get a certain amount of enjoyment out of doing this. Actually, it's about the only time I come down here into this room. Reminds me, I wonder if there's any bats down here. We get bats in here all the time, flying over our heads. But I'm gonna close this episode up right now with a shout out, so to speak, to Carl Jacks from the UK. He's got some friends, Rob and Chrissy, who are expecting their first child really soon, and I wish your child good health and a fast and easy delivery, and a child that will be a hardcore metalhead the rest of his or her life. So anyway, once again, send me your questions, AndersColsefni@gmail.com. If I don't get to your question right away, please don't duplicate it and keep sending me the same emails, because I'll end up getting all mixed up, and well, anyway, you can imagine. Anyway, you guys have a great week. I am going to collect some more of these and record some more for you. You guys have a great week. Anders out.
I slaughter the government. transformation coming.